Let's get straight to the chase. I'm going to start this timer, and in 5 minutes uncut, I have to teach you how to be a great improviser. Let's hit it. So, an important thing to consider when you're improvising isn't just how familiar you are with playing music or playing guitar or, how well you know your scales, your keys, whatever, but it's actually how connected is your mind to the guitar. That's going to make it a lot easier to feel like you're improvising and not like you're playing in a key. So, let's say we were playing a song, right? That's just G, C, and D. If you wanted to improvise over that, you could and should know the chords so that you can purposefully play over them, right? But it also helps to have that connection so that you can just make the ideas up from your head and put them on the guitar. But how do you actually do that? Well, a great way, like I was just doing, is singing with the notes. The more you do that, the more connected you can get your head to the guitar. And especially if you start to sing the scale as numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. If you sing the scale as numbers and then start to dissect your ideas or other ideas into that box, it will make that connection a lot sharper. Let me give you a little example of that. Let's take that little lick. If we wanted to break that into the numbers, we would take our scale, we're in G major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and figure out where those notes are. So that would be 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 6. And like I said, that's just counting up G major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and picking apart where those notes sit. Because G major exists again right there, right? So, counting with your scale, singing with your scale, and dissecting ideas under that lens is one of the best things you can do to not just feel like you're playing in a key, but feel like you're improvising from your head. But not only that, it's important to, on a separate lens, actually dissect what you're playing over, because then you have both frames of thinking. A lot of improvisers are like, oh, I'm not thinking about anything, and a lot of improvisers are like, oh, I'm thinking about the chords. But if you can do both, then you can play both games and have the best of both worlds. So for example, back to that G, C, D, C, if you treat those chords like your home base in your hands, you're going to be riding the actual music. That way you're not just playing in a key, but you're playing over the music. So, let me give you an example of playing over that progression. I won't even be playing the progression, but you'll be able to hear the chord changes. So here I'm targeting those notes. And another great tool as an improviser is leading into a chord. So even like on top of just playing the chords, playing lines that connect them. So we know we're on G, pick any note from G and find a way to lead it to C. So you can walk up to it, you can skip over it and go back to it, anything, any way you can lead to it. And I think, oh, we still have 40 seconds. Time's deceiving on the screen. So when you're leading to the notes, don't forget to land on the note as it changes the chord. So you don't want to be hitting the notes in the chord too early and then having to like work your way back to them. A lot of times I'll even skip over the note and then come back to it. So let's say we're going G to C like that. I'll go like, see, I skipped over the actual note that's in C and then came back to it. So there is some great tools to help your improvising game. This guy's about to go off. Beep, beep, beep. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button, and I also have my free community link below where there's lots of lessons that go way more in depth than me trying to make something up on a little 5-minute stint. And you can ask me questions directly, hop on calls with me, message me, really anything. It's just a much better way than just watching a video. Because a lot of the big problem with videos is you watch me and go, okay, I kind of get it, but I have a question. Well, I'll answer it. I'll answer the question. Just hop in that free community link down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.